They had an individual that they tried to stop, I think, the week before that they knew had a robbery warrant out of Mississippi. So he had seen the guy walking around earlier, tried to stop him when he was still in his vehicle. As soon as he exited the vehicle on the radio, he said he had a guy that took off running on foot. So that was the initial radio traffic, so started heading that direction. And then by the time we got over there, he'd lost sight of the individual, but we were able to back onto the perimeter.
White collared shirt with blue jeans. I lost him right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have the one been living in the cemetery?
Yeah, probably.
Affirmative.
Did he jump over the fence?
I lost him as he was going this way. K-9's en route, right?
Yeah. What's his warrant for?
It's a robbery warrant out of Mississippi. He ran, I think, last week from Nestor on night shift.
Okay. Pretty much, I think less than a minute after K-9 had gotten there, asked us a few questions as far as the last spot we had seen the suspect running in. I was standing there waiting for the K-9 to start tracking, and I looked to my right, and the suspect had I didn't see him pop out of the house, but I saw him standing in the backyard. So my immediate instinct was to just start chasing after him. He took off going northbound. I think Officer Crook started running first, and then I was in tow, so.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Get on the ground! Put your hands behind your back!
Taking him into custody.
Get your hands behind your back!
Give me your hand!
Got my hand.
Put it behind your back! I really enjoy foot chases. I'm not the fastest sprinter, but I can go for a long time. So first of all, the adrenaline rush is awesome. It's a great break in between taking your average burglary reports or just something different. It's a great adrenaline rush, and to see the suspect's face honestly, when they see a 5'2" white girl catching up to them after about 100 meters, and when you finally get somebody, when you catch up to them and apprehend the suspect, it's just an overall good feeling. So the suspect, he'd laid down for a while. I thought maybe he was just hiding in a backyard in a bush somewhere, but he'd actually gone into the neighborhood that he'd been running in. He'd gone into somebody's house. So that was a little bit of a different situation. I don't think I've ever had that. I've had guys, suspects on a foot chase where they've laid down in a backyard, like I said, or something like that, but I've never had anybody actually hide in somebody's house. And it was nice that we had a resident that was helpful, and it was trying to catch our attention to let us know what was going on. Okay, so you broke that one down?
Getting out, yeah.
Okay.
I just let him go. You ain't supposed to really detain him. I don't know if he had a weapon or anything.
Right. Did you try to mace him? Or you lost? You said
I don't
you
know
lost
where the
your
hell it
mace.
went. I
You don't know
can't
where it
find
went? Okay. Well, is that your girlfriend? What was she doing? Was she?
No, trying to get the cops.
Okay.
Yeah, that boy takes some balls to come in my back door.
No kidding.
And walk in there, man.
Well, especially in that. I wonder. Do you think he got in this way?
Oh yeah, ain't no doubt.
Okay.
The front door was locked.
Okay. Yeah, it does.
We just can't hear nothing back with the air conditioner running, and I gotta find that damn mace, man. I gotta keep it right here.
The resident kept saying that he had a can of mace that he's had for over 10 years, and he finally had the chance where he could use it, and he said he got his hands on the guy, was able to hit him in the face one time, but couldn't find his can of mace. He was really excited. That was the main thing afterwards, that he was just so excited he finally had a chance to use it, and then he didn't get to. So the next day, I went and bought him a can of mace. He had told me what kind he had, and went and bought him a can of mace, and went over to the house and gave it to him, and he was very excited. He's not a gun owner. He says that's the only thing he has to protect his house with, so he was very thankful to get that. All right, have a seat. Well, like I said, you're going down to the station, okay? Next time you see an officer, just stop. We're just trying to talk to you. Even if you didn't have the warrant, which I know you say you don't have, you're getting some charges for fleeing today, resisting law enforcement. If it weren't for that warrant and you had just stopped and talked to one of us, you wouldn't be going for that. Overall, it was just a really good run. We were able to help Cumberland out, just like they help us out on many different runs. Crook had a really good sighting of the suspect. Great foot chase. It was a really good feeling to be able to catch up with the guy, and the fact that we had so many homeowners and residents in the neighborhood trying to help us out, and that nobody got hurt at the end of it, and suspect got caught and got sent back to Mississippi. So it was a good run overall.